Okay, let's talk about the power of the pigment. I'm going to do my face today using the same colors. One application will be wet and one will be dry, so you can see the difference between the two. I'm using my favorite color combinations. 3 eye colors. Giddy is an orange. I'm using my favorite Daring that I used yesterday. And Heavenly, which is a turquoise. I'm also going to line my brows and my lashes with Irresistible, which is a brown. And then I'm going to use Sassy, which is a sparkly pink, as my lip color. I already have on my BB Flawless and my moisturizers and all that good stuff, so I'm going to start with the liner. And I'm going to make my application wet by using our refreshed rose water. And you can use tap water if you prefer. I like to use this because it smells good. It's kind of a calming effect with the rose. And it's anti-inflammatory. So as you can tell, I'm a little puffy because I just rolled out of bed. But it'll help with some of the redness and the swelling. So I've just taken some of my pigment and put in the lid here. And then I got it wet with my brush. And I'm going to line my eyes real quick. The benefit of using pigments as a liner is, one, you can use any color you want. There's a lot more options in the pigments. There's 32 colors and only, technically speaking, 10 eye pigments. So, and you can kind of create your own by blending them as well. I also like the fact that it leaves a skinnier line. Because I'm not a makeup artist and I'm not a professional, I struggle to make them look amazing. If I draw them on, I just feel like I get out of control a little bit. Then I'm going to use that same brown liner, and this time instead of dipping in the wet lid, I'm going to use a dry liner shader brush. And I'm just going to put some liner, or some pigment, on my brush and fill in my brows. I've already combed them initially. They'll have to be combed again, but I just kind of combed them to try to get all my brows going in the same direction. Makes it easier to apply. This was my go-to method before the liner brushes came out. And it works wonders. It's great. You can change the colors from dark to light depending on the season and your hair color and all that other stuff. But now I just prefer to do the pencil because it's already got the spoolie attached. That's one less tool I have to carry back and forth. Voila. You see they're already full and even. So first I'm going to do the Giddy dry. And so with that, I just take my deluxe brush, put a little on here. Now I'm not going to show you my eye yet until I get the wet application done as well. Because I'll have to move the camera to get the best view. Get a little bit of water on my deluxe brush. And I do have 2 deluxe brushes, so it's going much faster than what it would do if you were doing it at home, applying it wet, unless you have multiples of your brushes as well. Too much of that. And I almost got too much water, so it's not as saturated as I like it to be. But you can see it's barely there. Gorgeous neutral color for someone that's younger and a little bit more intense. Okay, then I'm going to take my favorite Daring, which is the color I almost exclusively always use in my crease, using my crease brush. And I'm actually going to place this makeup in my crease. I know some ladies like to wear it just above their crease here on the brow bone. And basically all you're doing is starting above the center of your pupil and coming down to the corner. And then just kind of filling in that little C shape here. I know it looks a little dramatic, But once it gets blended together, I promise you it won't, unless I want it to be. Then we do the same thing on the other side. And because this is a wet application, it's going to look a little more intense as you're applying it, and you can see that here, just because the color is darker, brighter, I should say. On to my fave. So I really love this turquoise. Most people don't want to wear turquoise eye colors, but I think it's just a beautiful color to wear as an outer edge color. And it really doesn't call turquoise when you put it on. It just looks like a nice, quiet shade. Now let me blend them together here with my shader brush. And all I'm doing is softening the edges between the colors to make the transition look less fake and more professional. I'm sorry, my nose just really started itching. Now, two different eye applications, dry and wet. You can see the color saturation is a little bit more intense here on the wet side, and it kind of reminds me of a little peacock. I think that's why I like it so much. So the look is done, with the exception of your mascara, but I just want to show you the pigment on the lips also. So all I have on is a little bit of chapstick, and I'm just going to take my finger actually and put some of the pigment on my finger. And there you have it. So finish your look with some mascara and you're good to go.